So that hole saw blade I was trying to use, this one is really dull and kind of crappy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna worry about the sprocket stuff later. I'll buy a new hole saw that's sharper and better. Then right now, motor mount system I'm gonna do. And yes, I'm well aware that doing this system won't allow me to take the motor out without cutting the mounts off. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to weld those on to the frame there. And then put a bolt through that hole, which right there is the motor mount hole. So I'll do that. And I'm just going to do those. There's only 3, so do one there, and I think there's one right under there. So I'm going to drill holes in here that are big enough for that fat bolt, and that's PHAT, to fit through and then thread in. So I'm going to drill through there and then get back to you. Now that I've got the that first motor mount where I want it, what I can do is now that bolt's through, I know exactly I know that will, for matter of fact, fit. Now I can weld it onto the side of the frame. Will this motor mount be sturdy? I honestly have no idea. I'm thinking about tilting this just a little bit that way, so that'll have a little bit of resistance against itself instead of it breaking and snapping against the block. So what I'm going to do is I'll weld it in like that. And then, shit, I don't know where I put the other one. Dang nabbit. Fuck. In my pocket. Right here it is. Right in front of my face. So, now what I'll do is, that one will fit right in there, like that. Put a bolt through her. And then, we'll be on our way to Flavortown, if you know what I'm saying. And also, when I bolt this down, I can also see if I need to cut anything, which in all likelihood I do. This seems to be just a little bit too long, and also I'd like that to be flat so it's a little bit more sturdy. Yeah, see how it comes in at an angle like that? I think I'll fix that. So I'll weld that in and I'll get back to y'all. Alright, I have one of these mounts welded in on both sides. You can see in there the crevice. And then I've got them both tightened down pretty good. And right here, oh yeah, I need to bolt that down too. Right here, I had to notch out the front, or not the frame, the bar a little bit. I'm just gonna weld it on there like that, and it'll fit pretty good once it's welded on. And that I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do for that mount right there, but I'll worry about it when I get there. Then I think after this I'm gonna work on mounting, or not mounting, or well, I guess fabricating a clutch system. And yeah, I need to run to Tractor Supply, grab some pulleys, and also grabbed some spray paint. I'm gonna paint this thing copper. Why? Because I don't give a shit. And yeah, let me weld that on, and then I think I'll cover the motor up and paint away. So I'll get back to you. Alright boys, I decided to paint her the faggiest color I could find. Lucy likes it though, don't you? I painted her copper, so I thought normal colors are too mainstream, and then weld that new mount in there. Looks pretty sweet. And yeah, that's all I got for you. I'm gonna paint everything else chrome, cause why not? I don't give a shit. And oh fuck, I got paint on the tire. Oh well. Alright, see you later. turns out that oh yeah, let me start over here. This hole saw is shit. I used it initially to drill a hole for the crankshaft for the motor to fit through right under there, and it destroyed it. Like, see, those teeth are gone. It broke the drill bit off. So I'm gonna go buy a new hole saw. I think the hub or whatever it's called is okay, and also this thing's a little warped. So someone's calling me, but whatever. Bad news about that is I have to buy a new hole saw. But the good news is that I'm not gonna ruin my drill press by putting too much stress on it through a crappy drill bit or hole saw or whatever. But this is the sprocket I'm going to use. And then I don't know if I already told you all this, but I'm just going to weld her in there like that. But I'm trying to cut a hole in it so that it fits around that area nice and easy, like. And then and there's still room for a chain, all that good stuff. And then I can still put an axle through it, because if I just welded that little nub on there and put it in like that, then obviously I wouldn't be able to put an axle on. I wouldn't be able to use the godforsaken wheel. And yeah, I can't wait to put a seat on this thing, because those welds are pretty ratchet. I don't know if I used that word correctly, but from my understanding of it, I did. Yeah, all these welds are pretty bad. I know it. It's a homemade mini bike made in limited amount of time. Good news is that those two motor mounts are holding really well, and that motor ain't going anywhere. Oh, well, looks like I do need shit. Well, fuck. Looks like we'll need another motor mount. I didn't even test it that way. So, not sure what I'm going to do for the last motor mount. These brackets right there look, or those holes right there look pretty promising, so I'll probably see if I can get that out. Whatever, I'll fuck with it later. So I'll try making another bracket so it doesn't go up and down. I didn't even realize it did that. Not sure where I'm gonna mount it though. I guess I could try to use those. I could make a bracket that goes straight across here into like one of the pull start mounting bolt holes, like right in there, or right in there. Not sure yet. Also, I need to replace the spark plug on this thing eventually. Not sure when I'm gonna get around to that. Probably should do it soon, where I can actually still, well, I'll always be able to get to the spark plug. Also, I need to make an exhaust manifold. The only problem with that is, first of all, this thing looks like shit. Just one of them dip can exhausts. And problem with it is, as you can see, my awkward body sitting on it. There's the exhaust pipe, and there's my foot. Shit. There's my foot. So, not sure I'm gonna make like a really tight and then make it go inside, or I don't know. I'll get there when I get there. Also, I need to disable this this thing right here, because it won't. This is the thing you use for the blade control to stop the blade from moving when the motor goes out of control. Except on this thing, in order to cut off the motor, it's got one of these run featured things right there, and while it's running really well, you can just shut it off like that. That's not a big issue. So yeah, and also I took the handlebars off. I think I'm gonna paint them white. I think that'd be kind of neat, because I'm not digging the copper and the brushed aluminum or aluminium from our friends over the pond. So yeah, I'll get back to y'all later. In the meantime, here's a pulley.